نجي محاضرتنا اليوم هي types of joints. راح نركز على الجانب العملي. في fibrous joint, this is the fibrous joint, sutures of the skull. Cartilaginous joint, this is the cartilage of the sternum and ribs. Another type of cartilaginous joints, the fibrocartilage between the vertebrae. And this is أيضا cartilage of two symphysis pubis. This is the important, the synovial joint, this one and this one. Synovial, as we said, in theory, two bones, there is joint capsule, there is cartilage inside it, there is synovial fluid, and there is synovial membrane. Or the articulation by soft tissue, like that of tibia and fibula. The concentration on the synovial joints. There are many synovial joints in the body. First, called the plantar joints. The articulating surface of the bones in the palmar joint are articulated between the flat bones of two bones. Flat surface of two bones. This one and this one. This one and this one. For example, tarsals or carpal, intercarpal joints. Movement is gliding only. There is no much movement in it. The hinge joint, articulation between two bones. One is convex, one other is concave, convex and concave. This is the trochlea of the humerus with the notch of the ulna. Or another example is the knee joint. This is the elbow joint. The knee joint also the same thing. Movement, angular movement in one direction like door. Function called of movement, flexion and extension. The pivot joint, this is the pivot mechanically. This is a joint of pivot, articulation of the joint, round surface of one bone articulate in with the another by ligament. This is the ligament, head of the radius, articulating head of radius and radial notch of the ulna. The movement is rotation. In the radio-ulnar joint, enable the palm to turn anteriorly, pronation, posteriorly, supination. This is the ulna, this is the radius. This is the head of the radius, move on the notch of the ulna. Condyloid joints, articulation between concave convex projection of bone into oval space of oval depression in the another bone, like that of scaphoid bone, convex in the concave of the radius. Movement in this flexion, extension, adduction, abduction, circumduction, but no axial rotation. This is the mechanical type of the joint condyloid. Saddle joint, also like that of the type of like condyloid, but the articular surface of bone is saddle shape. Saddle shape. This is saddle shape. Example: the joint between. This is this bone between the trapezium and first metacarpal of the thumb. This is the saddle shape. The movement as that of condyloid. Ball and socket joints, articulation between ball like of one bone and the cup-like socket of the version of another bone. Example: hip joint, hip joint, or shoulder joint. The movement in these joints are capable of different kinds of movement. This is the joints of the body. The second lecture will be the general joint of the lower limb of the body. Thank you.